At one point in my life, I was a part of a ministry for 10 years, and I was very carnal. I was very lukewarm. I would be in the club Friday, Saturday, in church on Sunday, and then the next weekend, I'm back in the club Friday, Saturday, and in church on Sunday. I had no convictions. I had no reverence for God. I believed in Him, but I did everything that I wanted to do. I feel like in different seasons of people's lives, people need to reevaluate the relationship that they have with God because seasons change and sometimes transitions can be very hard. And you need to know what God is saying for you during that specific season and transition in your life. Today, as I was getting dressed, the Lord dropped in my spirit, people have the right to choose the type of relationship that they want to have with me. Some people choose to have a surface level relationship with me, and some people choose to have a deeper level relationship with me. And then the analogy that he gave me is when people are interested in each other. You see, when you meet someone and you become interested in them, you decide the type of relationship that you have with them. You decide if the relationship is going to be surface level because you know that it's really nothing that they can do for your life, like there's no value that a person can add to your life, or you feel like that maybe y'all are just going to be friends and it's really not going to go anywhere. Or you can choose to have a deeper level relationship with them where you ask them about where they came from, their family values, their morals, like what they can see themselves doing within the next 2 to 10 years. Like you decide to go deep with them because you want to see who they are, how they are, and what drives their decisions. And it's the same type of relationship that we can choose to have with God. Either we can have a surface level relationship where we believe everything that people say about who God is, or we can decide to have a deeper level relationship with Him where we are in the Word for ourselves. We are seeking God for ourselves. We are praying to God for ourselves. Lord, I want to have a deeper, personal, more intimate relationship with you so that I can experience you for myself. Now is the time for us to choose the type of relationship that we are going to have with God. And like I said, when you go through these transitions in life, sometimes you just need a newer and a fresher word from God. I want you to decide this day, this month, this week, this year, on whether or not if you are going to be intentional about taking your relationship just a step further, because there are a lot of people who have been just surface level when it has come to the things of God. And I'm not going to lie, I used to be one of those people. I would read the Bible, but I would not allow the things that I read to transform me from the inside out. And I'm also not going to lie. Sometimes it's because of the leaders that you are under as to why you are not going deeper in the things of God. How can I say this? Because at one point in my life, I was a part of a ministry for 10 years, and I was very carnal. I was very lukewarm. I would be in the club Friday, Saturday, in church on Sunday, and then the next weekend, I'm back in the club Friday, Saturday, and in church on Sunday. I had no convictions. I had no reverence for God. I believed in Him, but I did everything that I wanted to do. I did everything. I didn't have a life of prayer. I didn't have a life of fasting. And I did not have a life of consecration. I did what I wanted to do, but professed. my love for Christ. And we know what the scripture says. It says, the people honor me with their mouths, but their hearts are far from me. And then in Titus 1:16, it states, they claim to know God, but by their actions they deny him. They are detestable, disobedient, and unfit for doing anything good. This year, I want you to be intentional about having a deeper relationship with God. It's time out for surface level. You need to be in God's face.